What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. With the sad passing of Kobe Bryant this week, it's no surprise that I'm pretty sure Hollywood or producer, director probably going to do a biopic about Kobe Bryant in the near future. Maybe not next year or whatever. Well, down the line, I guarantee you we're going to see hear news about Kobe Bryant biopic. Like by the time the year's over, I guarantee you there are going to be news about it. So I decided to do my 10 actors that I'll actually love to see play the role of Kobe Bryant on the big screen. So with that being said, here are 10 my top 10 actor choice who I would love to see play in the role of Kobe Bryant. Alright. Coming in at number 10, I'm gonna go with an actor named Parker Sawyers. Now this guy's not really that much of a household name yet, but he is no stranger at playing a real life person because he did play President Barack Obama in Southside with You. Which, if you guys ever see Southside with You, which is like the love story about how the Obamas first met, their first day, and it's actually pretty good. It had Mexican girl Tika Summer as Michelle Obama. I know she was pretty great. And Park, I think he could be a pretty good. I think he could be a pretty good choice for Kobe. I mean, granted, he is a bit taller than Kobe is, but he does have the. I think he has a physicality that he could. There. He already has experience at playing a real life person in Barack Obama. I'm not saying that Obama and Kobe Bryant are similar to one another, but yeah, I think Parker Sawyer could have what it takes. And he, besides playing Obama, he has been in some other stuff that was pretty decent. Like he was in that movie Greta last year. He also had a part in that not so good movie Snowden. He'll also be seen in that strip club film P Valley, which premieres on Stars this year. So he has some interesting other stuff coming out. But him as a Kobe could probably be an interesting casting. All right. All right, coming in at number 9, I'm gonna add this actor named Jonathan Majors. Now, Jonathan Majors actually had a pretty interesting year because he broke out big with that movie, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, which he was terrific as. He was also great in White Boy Rick, Captain State. This is seriously an actor to keep your eye out for. And yeah, he doesn't really look much like Kobe, but hey, lots of other actors who portrayed real life people don't look like the person. I mean, that's. But I think he has the physicality. I think he could. Yeah, he has the physicality that Kobe has. He looks like he could also be. He looks like he could also be the same height as Kobe. Yeah, if Jonathan Majors is definitely a really cool actor right there, and he also. Anyway, Jonathan also has a few other stuff coming out as well, like the film Jungleland, Gully, the Spike Lee film The Five Blood, Lovecraft Country. But him as Cobra, I think will be pretty cool casting. So, all right, coming in at number 9, coming in at number 8. My bad. I'm gonna add this actor named Keith Powers. Now he's probably the youngest actor in this list. I believe he's only 28. Now, if they do a biopic, I don't know where in their lifetime they'll go. But I don't know if they'll go with Kobe in his 20s or 30s or anything. So I'm gonna have actors in their 20s in this list. So, and Keith Powers, he has some charm to him. He was in that short-lived freeform show, Famous in Love with Bella Thorne. He also appeared in that movie, that TV show on that was on Netflix, What If. He was also in Straight Outta Compton, which is another biopic. And he'll also be seeing that new movie, The Tomorrow Man, with Chris Pratt, so he has that coming. And he kind of looks like he could play Kobe pretty well. He looks like he can play a little basketball very well, too. So I think he could have, he has a physicality that you need to play Kobe. So I think Keith Powers is an interesting pick. Alright. Coming in at number 7, I'm going to go with Corey Hardner. Now, he's no stranger at biopic films because he appeared in the Tupac biopic, All Eyes on Me, which which that movie gets so much hate. All Eyes on Me is not as bad as most people actually. But I think this guy could probably play Kobe pretty well. He looks like he has the physicality, and he's also like he's actually the same age as Kobe too, if I'm not mistaken. Like Corey is 41, and tragically Kobe was like a 41 when he passed. So around the same age as perfectly, and he looks like he could even play a Kobe.
What's up, Scooby?
And he also looks like he could easily play him in his 22, because this dude does not even look like he's in his 40s. So, all right, coming in at number 6, I'm gonna add Jay Ellis. Now, Jay Ellis is best known for the HBO show Insecure. He appeared in Escape Room, which is actually pretty good. This guy really looks like he can play Kobe pretty perfectly. You know, he has some interesting dramatic shots. He looks like he could really, play ball pretty well. He has the physicality, shape. And he's also going to be seeing the upcoming Top Gun sequel, Top Gun Maverick, which I can't wait to see. So, this could be another interesting choice. Alright, coming in at number 5, I'm going to add Aldous Hayes. Hodge, I meant to say. Now, this guy has also done, appeared in Bio Pics because he was... He was, of course, in that film, Brian Banks, which he was great in. He was also in Hidden Figures, and he's also best known for roles in Empire, One Man One, City on a Hill, and Clemency. And this guy really looks like this guy looks like he really played Kobe pretty well, and he's no stranger at doing sport-based films because, of course, he was in Brian Banks, and he has a few other stuff coming out as well. He'll be seeing that Invisible Man movie. He's also playing Jim Brown in an upcoming film called One Night in Miami, so he has that coming. So, and he is about, I believe he's in his 30s, if I'm not mistaken, 31 or 32, I can't remember how old he is, but I think he has the physicality that he could easily play Kobe really well in the film. Alright. Coming in at number 4, I'm going to add Stephon James. Now this dude was really great in If Bill Street Could Talk, and he was actually one of the redeeming qualities of that movie, 21 Bridges. Like, 21 Bridges was a horrible mess. But I don't know, man. Stephon James was literally one of the better parts of 21 Bridges, and Stephon James is no stranger at playing a real life athlete, because he actually played Jesse Owens in that Bio Pic movie Race, which he was terrific in. Like, if you guys haven't really seen Race yet, that is a really tragically underrated film with Stephon James as Jesse Owens, and he really has the physicality there. I think Stephon James could be a pretty good Kobe in a Bio Pic. All right. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to add Jarrell Jerome. Now, he is probably the youngest. Jarrell Jerome is probably the youngest actor in this list. Jarrell Jerome is only 22, I believe. Like I said, I'm not. If they do a biopic, I don't really know if they're gonna go into his teen years or whatnot. And Jarrell Jerome looks like he could still play a teenager, so maybe he could easily play Kobe in his teen years. And Jarrell Jerome, of course, broke out big with that movie Moonlight, which of course won Best Picture. And he also recently won a couple of awards. Of course, he won a Emmy for When They See Us. And heck, maybe we could get Ava DuVernay to direct the biopic. That's an interesting choice there. And this is really he actually does look like he could be a very young Kobe Bryant. And Jarrell Jerome is really cool actor. If you guys haven't seen When They See Us yet, definitely go check that show out. It's actually pretty solid. And Jarrell Jerome, of course, won an Emmy for a reason for that. So yeah. All right.
Yeah, puppy.
Anyway, now coming in at number 2, I'm gonna add Lakeith Stanfield. Now this is seriously become one of my favorite actors in Hollywood. He popped up in stuff like Get Out, Atlanta, Sorry to Bother You, and two of his films of last year ended up being in my top 10, which was Knives Out and Uncut Gems. And in Uncut Gems, he did work with a NBA superstar, which was Kevin Garnett. So he has the NBA superstar lineup right there. And heck, maybe we get the Safdie brothers to direct that. How cool would that be? The Safdie brothers directing a Kobe Bryant biopic? That would actually be pretty cool because interesting fact. This might go a little off topic, but for Uncut Gems, like when Uncut Gems was talked about like 10 years ago, Safdie brothers actually went out to get Kobe Bryant to star in this, and it made me really wondering if how will Uncut Gems look with Kobe Bryant playing the Kevin Garnett like character. But yeah, I think Lakeith Stanfield could be a pretty interesting Kobe. He has the physicality of Kobe Bryant. He has the interesting look to him. He is, I don't know how short he is. Probably a little shorter than Kobe, but hey, with CGI, you can probably make him look a little taller, But yeah, Lakeith Stanfield, he's awesome, and he'll also be seeing the upcoming Photograph movie, which looks good, and the biopic about Black Panther Party leader Fred Hampton. So he has that coming. But yeah, I'll be down to see him as Kobe. All right, coming in at number one is no shocker. That is Michael B. Jordan. Now, Michael B. Jordan and Kobe were pretty friends because they actually did a commercial. I can't remember the name of the commercial, but they actually did it like an Alexa commercial a couple years back, or I think it was during the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. And I will admit, they kind of side to side. Michael B. Jordan and Kobe kind of look a little bit similar to each other. And I mean, Michael B. Jordan is seriously one of the great, best actors nowadays. I mean, whether it's talk about, Creed, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, and heck, maybe you could get Ryan Coogler to direct this. How cool would that be, also? And of course, Michael B. Jordan is also my choice for Michael Jordan as well in a biopic. So, yeah, I mean, whether he'll play Kobe or Mike Jordan, but I think he could easily play Kobe pretty well, especially getting Ryan Coogler to direct that. That would be cool as well. But yeah, I think Mike B. Jordan he's definitely my top pick to play the role of Kobe, and he'll probably be lots of people's pick, I betcha. All right.
Yo, what's up, Scooby? Let me get you to tell number.
All right. That's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Parker Soares. 9, Jonathan Majors. 8, Keith Harris. 7, Corey Hardwick. 6, Jay Ellis. 5, Aldous Hodge. 4, Stephon James. 3, Jarrell Jerome. 2, Lakeith Stanfield. And 1, Michael B. Jordan. Now, lots of people probably be like, hey, where's Chadwick Boseman? I mean, come on, Chadwick Boseman can't play every real life figures. Let's be fair. I know he played he played Jackie Robinson, he played James Brown, but he can't play every single real life person. But let me lead you guys. Who would you love to see play the role of Kobe Bryant on the big screen? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here's Team Movie signing off.